All right, let's go ahead and finish this 163. So basically what we started with was we didn't have this, so we used the law of cosines. So c squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine c. You can remember that by the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. And then just minus 2, because ab, there's two of them, so just ab cosine of the c on the outside. Okay? Then we're going to square root both sides. And then we're going to readjust this so that we can make the letters fit our letters. So I'm going to call this C. So this will be little c, because that's the one I'm looking for, right? And then I plug in A is 5.7, B is 14, C or A and B again, and the cosine of the 95 degrees that they gave us. And then I plug that in my calculator. And, oops, let's go to history. I plug that into my calculator and I get, well, let's just go ahead and redo it. Let's go C. So what I'll do is go the square root of 5.7 squared plus 14 squared minus 2 times 5.7 times 14 times cosine 95, hit equals, and that's 5.56, and you can take a look at that history, and that's everything I did on that history. Okay? Alright, so once you have this side, now we have all the sides. Now I can use law of sines. Sine A over A is equal to sine B over B, which is equal to sine C over C. Okay? So I'm going to look for this A. And so this angle A, sine A, over little a, which is 5.7, is going to equal, since I have C, the sine of E of 95 degrees, is going to be over this new thing I just found, 15.569. Okay? Then I'm going to multiply both sides by 5.7, 5.7. And so I'm going to take that number that I just found, and I can hit the inverse key, right? Whoops. I can hit the inverse key, right? And hit equals. And then multiply that by 5.7. And then also times it by sine of 95. I get 0.3647. So the sine of A is equal to 0.3647. And then what I'm going to do is inverse sine that. So I'm going to put the thing out in front. Whoops. Put the inverse sine. Let's put the inverse sine. Okay, and now it's going to be 21.3839. So that's going to be A is equal to the sine inverse of 3647, which is A is equal to 21.39. Okay? So that's going to be my A, or in their case D, 21.39. Okay? Now to find my height, I'm going to take the sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So the sine of this number, 21.39, is equal to the opposite side, which is x, over 14. 14, the hypotenuse. Okay? And so now I'm just going to multiply this sine by 14, and I get x is equal to, so I'm going to take, say equals, so I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take the sine of that number, oops, I want sine in front, right? The sine of that number, and then I'm going to go back to the front and say 14 times it. No. 14 times it. Okay? And I come up with 5.1. Okay? Now I'll take that height. So remember, it asks for the area. Is that right? So the area is 1/2 the base, and the base is this 15.569 times the height, which is the 5.1. So then I'll take that, it equals, times that by 0.5, and then times that by the 15.569, and I come up with 39.75. Where did mine go?
I don't know.
$63?
Yeah.
Woo! 39.7. Okay. So it was 39.74 something, right? So 7, 4 something, or 8. I turned that into a 5, but if we wanted just to keep it at a tenths, then it would just be 0.7. Okay?
Yay.
So,
Are you going to figure out the problem before this, or are you just going to skip it?
what do you mean?
The one you erased?
Oh,
They couldn't.
the 61?
Yeah, are we just skipping it?
We're skipping it.